Welcome back to Tomahawk's channel. Today we have the M56 Scorpion Tier 7 Premium American Tank Destroyer, and today we are actually top tier in a platoon with Donnie and Tyrhem from Arnie in the VK4503 and the SU152. This is a replay for 9.15, so you will see that people will actually be able to talk to each other in this chat, but that's not very important as of now. We're playing an encounter, so we're trying to capture the base in the center, and yeah, the enemy team has to try the same thing. We have 15 minutes for this, and we're playing on Sand River. Right, M56 Scorpion. My car has more armor than this tank. This tank has 1 millimeter of armor, so it can be overmatched by literally anything. And as Quickie Baby showed us yesterday in his new overmatching mechanics from 9.17, this is actually going to change, and then even Death Stars can bounce off the Scorpion if the angle is extreme enough. So the overmatching as such won't be effective, only the angle of where the shot comes from will be higher when your caliber is big enough. And then the normalization factor of the shell will become higher as well. So, details and nerdiness aside, let's go and play. It's 1-4 and it's not looking all too well, and 1-5 that is. It's not looking all too well. There's 2 light tanks already capturing the base. However, in the beginning of the game it doesn't mean much. And currently we are already 1 platoon mate down, sadly enough. But we still have the trusty Tyrhem in his VK4503. That is on our side. How do I like the Scorpion? It's okay. The gun is good, the reload is okay, the camo factor is pretty awesome, and the silhouette is pretty small, and the gun repression is good. However, people know that you don't have any armor and you don't weigh anything, so as soon as they see you, they start shooting HE and they start ramming you, where you lose hit points very quickly. Also, the modules are made in China as it feels, because this thing doesn't need to do much and it loses its engine already. So we have our first targets to shoot at after almost 3 minutes. Take a good hit at the Chaffee, and the Chaffee is coming straight at us. So we need to make sure we're reloaded on time and hopefully not gonna get flanked. Need to turn the tank around now. Oh, that's a dirty snapshot and actually went in. Almost managed to get ourselves flanked, so that's not a good thing, but we actually saved ourselves here. It's 5-8. And we have our next target, the T-25 Czechoslovakian tank, the autoloader version. Just too late to reload. We take only one, we do only 1 hit, but we can move on. Pull back slowly and get into cover, because this tank is not very good at fighting several targets at the same time. We actually have an ELC closing in our position. Put the gun depression to use and snap him again and take him out, but we also have a Type T-34 on our side here, and a Chaffee behind us, and a Skoda in front of us. So, not boring times here. Take a hit from the autoloader, second hit, third hit, and that's what I mean, there the engine goes. We'll pump in to him also 1 shell for retribution's sake. 7-12, there was only 3 tanks left, us 2, and the artillery missed the Chaffee by a hair. That's a bit sad. And it's 3 against 8, so hopefully we'll be able to salvage this still, make that 3 against 7. And I can help Tyrhem out with his next target, the Panther, who hasn't seen us, but it take hits from the rear. I have the Chaffee here, and the Skoda is on my flank as well. This is gonna get hectic. Need to prioritize my targets. Roll a 1 hit point high. Luckily, if this was a low roll, I would have been dead for sure. And then Tyrhem takes out the Chaffee. So we got each other's back. We have 6 kills between us. It's 11-13, and this is already looking a bit more sunny now, as we have 1 tank against us and 3 artillery pieces. However, this tank cannot very well withstand any RT hits. So hopefully we'll be able to take this game home sooner rather than later. So You see the speed is also quite okay, up to 45, but it doesn't take much to get to that speed, which is nice. And also the gun arc is amazing. I think it's about 30 degrees to both sides, so that's actually not bad at all. And I'm expecting that their arties might actually be here, because this is a perfect arty spot to cover the cap as well as those mountains. And you see the last spotted position with that IS is all the way at a 0. But I can't have the hit anymore, so I'm using Tyrhem as my armored scout, more or less. And we see the IS in the middle. And here's a nice trick. I actually loaded HE, so I'm reloading back to AP. You see I'm using this piece of tree as my cover, and I pump in a perfectly average roll into that IS. I didn't get spotted, but he is pointing the gun towards me, so that scares me a little bit, and I cannot manage to take the hit. So I need to pull back again, reload, use that little bush again, or actually tree. And he's actually firing at me, and I mean I have 6th sense, and it didn't go off, and I take a hit from the IS, and he actually hit my track, so I would say I'm lucky as fuck right here. And also pull back, and the RT slams in right in front of me. I am extremely lucky at this point. And not setting up Tyrhem for a 4 versus 1 situation, because with 2 you can do more than 1. It's common sense, right? So, let's move on and try to flank that IS somehow. And since, oh, there we go, Tyrhem has seen the GW Panther now, and a 1v1, and hopefully he's able to do something about him as well. Whereas I think the IS is pretty much focused on the other flank, and I actually, nice position behind him now. He notices me. He still needs to turn, and he kind of wants to get out now, but can my reload beat him? He turns the gun, I take him out, and I need to go in order not to get hit by RT. And Tyrhem is still dancing with the GW here. And takes him out. So that's very nice. I dodge another hit from the artillery. And now it's 2 versus 2. And we have 8 kills between us, which is nice. So now the question is, where are they? And here the Hummel shows up. I've loaded an HE shell. Don't take him down, it's 284. Please don't hit me. No, he doesn't do it. So I get another chance, take him out. And we have one more tank to take out. This is the AMX 13F3. Now the question is to see where the guy is. Just coming back, it was 3 versus 8, and now it's 2 versus 1. So quite nice. Got result. Little bit of luck, I must say, but you can't have enough of that. So now the big surge has begun. I'm actually gonna fast forward the replay a little bit here, because it's gonna take a while before we're gonna find this guy, and we're gonna go all the way up into those hills, and he's not there. We're gonna go to the middle, and he's not there. So eventually we'll see where we can find the guy. So we're back 1.5 minutes later. We're now at 3:45 left on this game, and I'm asking where the guy is, just to a little poke about, see where he is. And I noticed with my buddy Tyrhem now that I'm on 7 kills, he's on 2 kills, and why not start organizing something here? Organized a medal called the Radley Walters medal, and I'm just gonna sit here and wait until my buddy shows up. However, in the beginning he will just start capping in order to draw the attention of the guy, maybe try to get a shot being lured from that AMX 13 F35. But he's not gonna bite, and that's kind of the problem. As you can see in the chat here, we're organizing ourselves a Radley Walters battle. The guy on the Cheffy on the enemy team is a pretty cool guy. Thanks to watch this, he already told us that we did a good job. He was a nice guy to chat with. So yeah, yesterday we saw the example of how not to use the team chat, and today we're seeing how to use the team chat. Just kind of having fun with each other. So you see Tyrhem is actually luring the shot, driving on top of the dune. And here the AMX reacts, seeing him. And he shoots. So here I go in with my HE shell. Take my time. Fire in the engine deck. And there you go. Radley Walters, thank you. So here we go on what replays. We're back with the victory results screen. We have an Ace Tanker, the Bruiser, the Duelist, the Fire for Effect, the Radley Walters, which we nicely got together, organized ourselves, the High Caliber medal and the Top Gun medal. So let's quickly take this apart. It was only 2,900 damage, but with 8 kills and 1,351 base XP, Tyrhem and me basically took down this win because the team was a bit so-so. I mean, the Dicker Mug still had a nice game, especially for tier 6. The enemy team was a bit more decent. Taking this down again once clearly. 22, 17, actually hit 16 of those penetrated. 65,000 credits win, which is also nice. I'll take home any day. But coming back to the result, actually, we were just freaking lucky here. We've been able to do reasonable damage. We've been attacked by multiple people at the same time. Those snapshots summoned in, people were just a tiny little too late. I rolled high at the exact moment. The IS only shooting my track, the RT missing me. In the end, just freaking lucky. But we turned the 3 versus 8 situation in a 2 versus 1 situation. And we won down and took home the game. And got some nice credits for it. So, okay, thank you for watching. Hope you liked it. If you liked it, why not subscribe as well? And thank you for any comments and any suggestions in the description. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.